The concept that I came up with when I first heard about hidden Footscray was about how many architectural gems we have that are hidden, and pretty much hidden in plain sight. So I wanted to try and capture a couple of those, and at first I wanted to capture them before they disappeared. So there's one that I've done which is a hi-fi repair store, TV and hi-fi repair store, and it's still there in Footscray, and I'm sure lots of people go past it every single day and don't give it a moment's notice. But there's something very beautiful about it, and I wanted to capture that, just that overlooked element. And then I thought, well, if it's so hidden, what about things that are gone already? What about things that we've lost already? And there's a couple of photos that I found. I did some research with the Footscray Historical Society, and there were a couple of photos that I found, and I thought these are beautiful little places that are gone. Both of them were demolished in the 1970s, so long gone. And I thought these need to come back. These need to be brought back to life. So I made miniatures of them, and it's a part of Footscray that we stand to lose and that we have already lost part of. And I think that's the hidden element of it to me, is that sense of if we don't pay attention to it now, we'll lose even more. The 3D element is important to me. I could just paint them on a canvas and it would be like a photo, but what I love is that sense of, yes, you can get up close and you can look inside. So one of the pieces in the show is Franco Cozzo's original warehouse. And so inside that I had to make some Franco Cozzo furniture. You can see through the door. So there's this really amazing white chest of drawers with a really big florid Art Nouveau mirror attached to it. And it's kind of fun being able to get up close and see those details. In each of my pieces I try and add just little, I call them elements of life. So it's more than just a sterile architectural model of a building. So there'll be like birds or a bird's nest or weeds or some dropped litter. That's the stuff where I guess I inject, little elements of humanity into them, and that is something that I enjoy seeing people consuming my work. So you'll see people kind of look at the whole thing, take it all in, and then you'll see them focus in on one little detail, and they come back out and focus in on another little detail. And it's much more interesting than just a 2D representation of something. My connection to Footscray, I moved here in 2007. It's kind of grungy and honest, and it's not wanky, and it's got really interesting spaces, and it's still got that really industrial heritage that I find so interesting for my art. But it's also just, real and down to earth, and I like that about it a lot. It's also just been very exciting to bring an element of hidden Footscray to people, to show them this is what we had, these are things we may have lost, these are things that we might lose in the future. And just to kind of get a conversation started or a thought process about what cool stuff do we have, and the things you might walk past every day, don't take them for granted because they're not always around forever.